Hey guys, Chandler Fry here with Team Discraft. I'm here at Vista and I want to show you what I'm throwing for the start of the 2022 disc golf season. All right, first off, I'm using the Upper Park Disc Golf Pro Tour Collaboration Rebel bag. It's fantastic, it looks great, it has all the space I need for 20 plus discs, towels, jackets, and of course, my whale sack. Don't go anywhere without it, love this thing. First off, I want to show you guys my putters. I like a stiff putter and I'm a natural hyzer putter, so I like to throw it right of the basket and have it hyzer in. And with that, I use my 2022 Ledgestone Edition Crazy Tough Challenger OSs. I can rely on the stability pretty well. Just put it out to the top right of the basket and it always comes back with consistency. Really good feeling putter. Check it out. So let's get into my putt and approach discs. For my main approach disc right now is the Z Metallic Paul Macbeth 2021 Tour Series Luna. Pretty much goes wherever I throw it. I use it for anhyzers, straight shots, hyzer shots, to like the 200 to 300 foot range is a comfortable range for me. For my more overstable approach discs, I have my two zones. I got my 2020 Ledgestone Edition Crazy Tough zone. I use it for mostly just flex shot approaches and hyzer shots. Plastic feels great, crazy tough, not much give, nice and stiff. It holds up in the hot weather really well, and it's a good disc to have in your bag. Second zone I got, it pretty much serves the same purpose as the other zone. It's my Chanimal Ledgestone Edition ESP zone. It's a fantastic looking disc. The stamp is created by T-Box Disc Golf. I love it. It's kind of in my bag just to look at it. I throw it occasionally, but it's just nice to have a disc with your name on it in your bag. So. On to my mid-ranges, probably one of the strongest points in my game. If I can throw a mid-range off the tee pad, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna start off with my Big Z Comets. These things are amazing. It took me a while to throw them, and then I saw Michael Johansson and Brian Earhart throwing them, and I was like, I gotta try it out, and I was hooked. I got two stabilities. This one's more of a stable Big Z Comet. I put it with a little hyzer, it pops up flat and usually comes back left. It hardly ever finishes right unless I put it on an anhyzer. And this guy, it's been in my bag for a while. I love this disc. It's a very flippy Comet, Big Z Comet. Put it on a hyzer, it'll pop up, finish way right. So I can rely on that. I sometimes use it for rollers even. It's a fantastic disc. Check out the Big Z plastic too, it feels great in the hand. Now on to my buzzes. I use these are my straighter discs, straighter approach discs, just about like 300 to 400 foot range is comfortable for me. They're both an ESP. This one's nice and stable. Just put it out flat and it'll finish flat to left. It's got the Chanimal stamp on it from 2020, I believe. Fantastic disc. And I got the Tri-Fly Huck Lab ESP Buzz. It's a little less overstable, a little less stable, I apologize. And it's kind of like my pink Big Z Comet, but it just flies a little farther. For my overstable mid-range, I got to represent one of my favorite players on tour. I got the Andrew Presnell Crystal Drone from Ledgestone. It's super overstable. It's beaten in really nicely right now, but it's still finishing hard left. It's got a little puddle top, feels good in the hand, and it flies great. Now I'm going to my fairway drivers. I have a couple slower fairway drivers that are more utility discs that I hardly ever bring out, only for like kind of not trick shots, but uncommon situations. So I got the Passion, which I consider to be just a farther flying buzz for me. It's nice and flat, nice and straight. Doesn't take a lot of effort to throw. It feels good in the hand, and I use it for like 400 to 450 foot shots that I need to land flat in the fairway. It's consistent and it feels great. Next, I got a disc that not a lot of players use, not a lot of touring players use at least, but it's one of my favorites. It's the Discraft Z Extreme, discontinued. I'm currently using the limited edition version of it. It is an absolute beefcake. You can smell the brisket. I use it for like spike hyzers, I use it for sidearm approaches, something that I know can consistently finish where I want it to finish as far as its stability is concerned. Next up, we got the ESP Undertaker. This thing is absolutely money. I throw it quite a bit for just like about 400 to 450 foot shots, similar to the Passion, but something that I want to glide just a bit more, it's a little faster. Next up, we got the Z Raptors. These things are absolute workhorses in my bag. I got two varying in stability. I got the brand new Captain's Raptor. I suggest you check it out if you're looking for something with severe overstability that you can rely on. They're good for sidearms. I use this guy for flex sidearms primarily, and spike hyzers. And then one of my favorite discs in my bag, I got the 2020 Paul Ulibarri Tour Series Raptor. This thing has been beat into perfection. I can put it with a slight anhyzer, it'll fly, it'll glide, and come back with consistency. Now on to, I think, actually my favorite disc in my bag. It's my 2022 Tour Series disc. I have the ESP Surge. I've got two in my bag right now. They're not my Tour Series yet. I'm still working those in my bag. But I have a 2006 Amateur World Championship ESP Surge. This thing is nice and flippy, nice and beat in. I use it for pop-up sidearm shots, rollers, kind of anything I want to throw, like hyzer flip shots. Hard to find, but luckily I'm bringing them back, so you'll be able to get a Surge pretty soon. My next Surge is a little newer, more stability to it. I use it for longer sidearms, like 400-foot sidearms that I want to just pop up flat and glide, and then hyzer flip shots to the right. It's a good looking disc. It feels good in that old ESP plastic. And once again, hard to find, but look in your local retailer stores pretty soon because you're gonna have some Chandler Fry Surges that look just, maybe not just like this. This one's pretty cool looking, but just like this. I threw these yesterday for the first time. They got some stability. They fly nice, they glide nice, and they look even better. Check out that plastic, ESP swirly plastic. It's second to none. So check out your local retailers pretty soon. You're gonna have some Chandler Fry Surges in there on the racks, and I appreciate the support. Next up, I hardly ever use this thing. I don't throw a lot of rollers. I can do it, but if I could throw an air shot, I prefer that. But this is my Avenger SS. I bring this out just in case I absolutely have to throw a roller and I can't do anything else. Super flippy, put it out with a hyzer, it'll pop up and roll. I use the Z plastic just because I found it was a little bit more flippy than all the other plastics. If you're looking for a good roller disc, Avenger SS is the way to go. I call this one the Adam Hammis Special. This is the pink Pop Top Z Force. I think Adam has like 30 of these. I'm not sure the exact number. I use this Force for hyzers, for sidearms, for longer flex shots. It's a fantastic disc that fits a lot of rolls in my bag, and it'll be a sad day when I lose it. So the last mold I got in my bag is the Nuke. I actually picked this up this off season. I was throwing cranks and flippy Forces, but I decided to try it out, and honestly, it was one of the best decisions I made this off season. I have 3 nukes varying in stability. I got the Flippy Z Nuke, I got the 2021 Ezra Aderhold Tour Series Nuke, and I got the Beefcake Pop Top Z Nuke. I usually is for about like the 450 to 550 foot shots that I need to just crank on them. They feel great in the hand. The Z plastic is nice and grippy. If you're an experienced player, like advanced player, and looking for something that you can really get out there in the fairway, check out a Nuke. You won't be disappointed. All right, guys, that's what I'm throwing for the 2022 season. My bag's probably gonna change throughout the year depending on the course and where I am. I'm probably gonna put in some brand new Tour Series Team Discraft discs because they all look fantastic and feel great. If you want to support me on tour, pick up my ESP Surge. This thing is fantastic and I guarantee you'll love it. Yeah, so that's it, and I'll see you on the course.